organic, unpredictable, unknown, lovely, beautiful, a sense of fulfillment. This is part of the pleasures of life and not the chores of life.
Thanks for tuning in to your latest edition of Daily Iowan TV, your television news, sports, and weather source for the Daily Iowan. I'm Rachel Bedell, broadcasting from the Daily Iowan newsroom. Leaders with the University of Iowa's Children's Hospital announced Thursday that the UI Child Health Specialty Clinics has received another year of funding for a project intended to improve the health and quality of life for Iowans. The Iowa Public Health Association has selected 9 sites across the state, including the UI Children's Hospital, to receive a second year of funding for the AmeriCorps Health Corps project. The main aim of the project is to reduce the risk of preventable diseases, particularly obesity among children. More than 16,000 Iowans were reached in the project's first year. The Iowa City Council voted 4-0 during a special meeting Thursday afternoon to secure the work of the Iowa Interstate Surfacing Crew, which would expedite the construction of a passenger train line. The Iowa Interstate Surfacing Crew will be leaving at the end of the week and will not return until November. The city will pay the crew approximately $2,500 per day for their work. Check out Friday's edition of the Daily Iowan for more about the city's council decision and the passenger rail project. And according to federal weather forecasts, there's no end in sight for the drought that has devastated Iowa and much of the Midwest. The U.S. Drought Monitor map has released Thursday shows that all of Iowa is experiencing either severe or extreme drought, and some counties in central Nebraska are even experiencing exponential drought, the worst possible rating. Eastern Iowa has been the most devastated in the state. 38% of the United States, including Puerto Rico, are experiencing severe drought or worse. We may see some rain this weekend. Stay tuned at the end of the newscast for the full weather forecast. And now for a quick sports update, here's Daily Iowan TV sports reporter Nick Fetty.
The Big Ten Media Days kicked off in Chicago on Thursday, and nearly every coach answered questions about whether or not they would pursue Penn State players. In regard to this, Iowa head coach Kirk Ferentz said, quote, "The thing I would say about the whole situation is I think it's really complex right now and very confusing. So first and foremost, I think everyone needs to be compliant. I think after that, it's just a matter of people doing what they feel is appropriate. That's what we try to do, as much as possible, and we'll continue to do the same," end quote. Ferentz has contacted Penn State head coach Bill O'Brien and has expressed interest in pursuing Penn State players who can opt out of their scholarship with Penn State if they choose to do so. Check out Friday's edition of the Daily Iowan and stay tuned to dailyiowan.com for continued coverage of the 2012 Big Ten Media Days. And with the end of the 2012 Primetime and Game Time Summer Basketball Leagues comes the Daily Iowan TV MVP Awards. Iowa sophomore to be Sam Logic is the 2012 MVP in the Game Time League. The Racine, Wisconsin native averaged 16 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists through all 8 games, which included a 25, 12, and 12 triple-double in the first round of the playoffs. Logic led her team in scoring in 2 games and helped her team to a 7-1 record and a Game Time League title. Last year with the Hogs, Logic started in all 31 games and averaged 9.4 points per game. She also tallied 7 double-doubles and a triple-double throughout the season and was a unanimous All-Big Ten freshman team selection. And for the Primetime League MVP, Iowa sophomore to be Aaron White takes the honor. The Strongsville, Ohio native averaged 27.2 points and 8.5 rebounds through all 7 games. White led his team in scoring in all 5 regular season games and put up double-doubles in 5 of the 7 games all season. Last year as a freshman with the Hogs, White played in all 35 games, averaging 11.1 points per game, which ranked 3rd on the team. White was also a 3-time Big Ten Freshman of the Week and was named to the All-Big Ten Freshman team at the end of the season. That's your latest sports update. Back to you, Rachel.
And only with Daily Iowan TV can you get a sneak peek into Friday's edition of the Daily Iowan.
Hi, I'm Joe Hitchin, Metro reporter at the Daily Iowan. Running from August 27th through July 4th in the Chauncey Swamp parking lot is Rummaging the Ramp. It's an annual event that aims to divert reusable household materials away from the landfill and into the homes of those who need them. They are accepting beds, couches, bookshelves, and non-perishable food items. You can read more about my article tomorrow in the Daily Iowan.
Thanks, Joe. And before we leave, let's take a quick look at the local weather forecast. You can expect temps to cool down slightly on Friday, as we should see a high of about 87 and sunny skies during the day. Friday night will remain clear and should dip down to about 63. We'll see similar temperatures this weekend with the possibility of showers and thunderstorms beginning Saturday night and carrying through Monday. Temps look to get back into the lower 90s beginning next week. That's your latest update from Daily Iowan TV. This will be our final summer broadcast, but we'll be back on Sunday, August 19th. You can check us out anytime at dailyiowyn.com for the latest update. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.
Oh, we could do 4 with like a Mullen photo or something. Or we could do 3 with like a photo.
Yes, we're good.
Like a Mullen photo or something. Or we could do 3 with like a photo.
Yes, we're good.
Like a Mullen photo or something. Or we could do 3 with.
You have been watching Daily Iowan TV, today's news, sports, and weather from the newsroom of the Daily Iowan. You can watch Daily Iowan TV 5 nights a week on UI TV cable at this time or anytime at dailyiowyn.com. If you are a University of Iowa student and would like to join the award-winning Daily Iowan TV news team, we invite you to contact News Director Ryan Jones at the email address on your screen, or go to dailyiowyn.com and click on the Job Ops link at the bottom of the screen.